so I wouldn't believe it. 7 away from 8. Bitcoin's value. Bitcoin. Its value is on the rise, jumping by around $8,000 in just 3 months. What is it? Well, we've tried many times to explain this to you all, and frankly, we've come away more confused than before, each and every time. But I have good news today, which Amanda couldn't fit in her good news. Our next guest knows just how to tell us numpties how it works and whether you should get your hands on it. But therein lies the problem. That's not something you get your hands on. So a dummy's guide. Let's look at this, a dummy's guide. And let's leave it to the expert here to talk all about it is Easy Crypto founder Janine Grainger. Janine, g'day. You're an angel. Thank you for coming on and doing this. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me back.
Right. Let's start right at the start with the... So it's a dummy's guide, okay? So I'm going to ask the most stupid questions, and then you have to inform me about what the whole thing is. So what is this crypto... What's a cryptocurrency?
So most simply, a cryptocurrency is a way for people to transact electronically. So it's like digital money, because our money today isn't actually digital. It's still sort of based on ledgers and systems and banks. So cryptocurrencies allow money to move into a fully digital sphere and allow it to be completely peer-to-peer. So as we talked about last time, you don't have to go through an intermediary like a bank or a lawyer or someone else to make a transaction. You can go directly from me to you.
Okay, that being the case, if I was to jump on the New Zealand website right now, let's say to book a flight to Gisborne, because Amanda's invited me there for Christmas. So let's say, yeah, exactly. I don't know if she has, but she has now. So here I go on the New Zealand site. Is there a part there where I can pay in Bitcoin?
Well, we should have a chat to Air New Zealand. I've got some mates there, so maybe I'll hit them up for that. But over time, you know, these things are getting more accepted in more places. So some sites are accepting cryptocurrencies for payment. But if they don't accept it, you can always use a credit card like this that actually is cryptocurrency in the back end, and I can swipe that at a terminal or use it on the New Zealand website, and I'm paying with cryptocurrency. The merchant gets New Zealand dollars. Everyone's happy. So it is being more widely used now. Yeah, absolutely. It's really increasing. You've got companies like PayPal's recently started accepting or allowing users to use cryptocurrency through the PayPal system, and that's obviously the biggest, online payment portal in the world. And you've also got companies like Square and a lot of other payment providers starting to turn to cryptocurrencies.
Is it like, so old-fashioned term, gold? So, when you think about gold, it's not something we can go into a shop and use. So go into a shop and you have a gold nugget with you, you can't hand it over effectively for something, or maybe you can, but it's not that common, is it? Is it like gold? Is it like an asset class, like a company on the share market, something that you can buy and store and it goes up in value?
Yeah, absolutely. So for Bitcoin in particular, because there's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there, but in particular, Bitcoin is often referred to as the digital gold. For that reason is that it does seem to go up in value. There's a limited supply of Bitcoin available, and so if you get a little bit of Bitcoin, that will go up in value if demand for increases, just like gold. And it's also seen as an asset that is uncorrelated to other assets. So you've got this great diversification potential for putting Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies into your sort of overall portfolio of assets that you're holding.
How safe is it, Janine? Can it be stolen? Are sort of scammers targeting it at the moment, or is it fairly safe?
Yeah, absolutely. So look, the underlying asset itself is safe as houses. Like Bitcoin's been around for over a decade and no one has ever managed to, hack or, infiltrate the network on which it runs. So the asset itself is safe, but it comes down to individual storage and how you look after your own cryptocurrency. So you've got lots of different ways that you can store it. They're called wallets, and you can have a wallet on your phone. But obviously, like a wallet in your back pocket, you probably wouldn't want to store all of your wealth there. You'd want to maybe just keep a day-to-day amount. Then you've also got things like hardware wallets, which are these little USB devices, and they're a much more secure way to store your funds. So if you're looking at your nest egg, your long-term savings, you'd want to put that into a hardware wallet. As long as you have good security around that, you should be totally safe as houses.
Apologies. Is it a good time to buy Bitcoin right now, and how much would I need to buy one Bitcoin?
So if you wanted to buy a whole Bitcoin, it's trading at around 27,500 at the moment. So that's up 50% since I was on the show in August. So that's quite a big gain. But you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can start from a little tiny amount. And in that respect, it's a lot easier than gold, because you can sort of just shave it down into 10 tiny pieces. You can buy it as little as $40 from Easy Crypto, or if you find a mate who wants to sell you $10, you can probably start there. So yeah, it has gone up in value a lot over recent times. So It's probably always a good time to get in my mind, because there is a limited supply of Bitcoin out there. There'll only ever be 21 million. So if demand keeps increasing for it, then that price you would expect would continue to rise.
How much do you need, final question, how much do you need to, as an entry point? You said $40. Is that what it takes to get involved?
Yeah, if you come with Easy Crypto, that's the smallest amount we sell is $40. So you can start little and just see how it goes.
Right, and there's availability. There's spare Bitcoin out there to buy.
There's always spare Bitcoin out there. Someone's always selling.
Yeah, good on you. Hey, that's has cleared some things up for me. Easy Crypto founder Janine Grainger, I appreciate your time on the program. Good stuff. Good morning to you.
Thanks.
Okay, we're coming up to the 8 o'clock news. Very warm welcome to the